Okay, Rayne, you're up, and I've got your Neptune work up. Let me see. Excuse me. Uh, I think my biggest strength is the picture. I used to go as well with. I'm trying to advertise looking at the project. I'm over half. I would be too. I think it's a good project. It's a great start. Let's go and take a look. Let's start with the poster. I think the poster is excellent. I really do. Let me just bring that down a little bit so it fits in the window. Really, and you're right. The background image is just gorgeous. Now, what I would recommend is this: is that you don't have your tagline in your poster, but you have it in the other two. But they're different. This one says one step away from relaxation. This one says one step away to relaxation. So So one is from and one is to. So let's get that squared away. Now, what I would recommend doing is taking that subhead or that tagline and let's move it up a little bit closer to Neptune. I mean, you can even tuck it in right here and increase the size of the whole thing. So what you would do is you would take this, tuck it in right here, start it here, span it like this, would increase the size or decrease the size a little bit from here, right? Tuck it in there. Okay, put it on an italic. All right, then select the whole thing and increase it. Okay, and I'll get to more of that in a second. Then you would take that typographic configuration and you would just copy it and duplicate it and paste it in your other pieces. Okay, so for example, this typeface is inconsistent with the banner typeface, so that's a problem. So remember, this is a campaign. So the Neptune typeface in the billboard is the same as the poster, and it's different on the banner. So we definitely want to address that. Now, just want to get that in the window too. Okay, so again, back to the poster. So you have Neptune one step away from. Okay, and then you have that configuration up there. You could even increase the size of that a little bit. All right. Then this is bold type. I would not recommend bold type here because it bold type makes the viewer feel like they're getting yelled at. I would not present that in bold, and I would not span the whole poster. Remember, this poster is 24 by 36. That's 2 feet wide. So if you're looking at a poster, you're going to be reading like this. Your whole head is going to be moving across the poster like this, and it's going to be too difficult to get all the way across the poster and then start back over here, find the next line, do it again, and then do it 3 or 4 more times. My recommendation is this, is to reduce the type size here, and then you can just take it and place it right here. So make your text box right here, reduce the type size, place it right there, okay? Then take your contact information, move it down to the bottom, and put it in a smaller typeface or an italic, or just don't use the same typeface as this because we want to create hierarchy. Okay, I think a great idea would be to create a quick little logo that you could also place on the bottom of the poster, and that'll really, really make it look professional. Now, let's go to the billboard. Now, the same thing with the billboard is the same typographic composition, right? So you have a Neptune, and we'll increase the size of that to about like that. Then what you can do is just take some of this text, condense it, and just you can use a little bit of it, like 2 or 3 sentences in the billboard, but not much more. Make sure that it's large enough to read from a distance, because it is a billboard and it will be viewed from a distance. Okay, then the bottom somewhere, maybe down in here, add your contact information and your logo. Again, make sure it's big enough that the viewer reads it and is able to see it in that it is a billboard. What I would recommend for the billboard, I think this image right here is the weak link. And the reason being is it's just not that harmonious with the other images. So what I would recommend is this: take your crop and crop right here, crop something like this. Okay, so we get the mountains, we get the space, and we get the lights in the background. Okay, now I do have a question. Is this 2 images? Make sure that's 2 images. These all need 2 images. This only has 1 image. So these all need 2 images. So make sure that you get 2 images in here. And think about that crop. You could even put a planet back there, as your second image, or, planet up there. You know what I'm saying? Okay, now as far as the banner goes, again, don't forget, now you have used the exact same typographic composition. Don't make the viewer tilt their head to read your text. You don't want to do that. If this is a banner, it won't be viewed from a distance. You'll be right up on top of it. So you can just go ahead and orient that to a horizontal configuration. And then again, add that, condense as much as you can for the message here, the call to action, so to speak, and then get that other contact information down in the bottom there. Now, I think that's really going to do it. It's really going to pull this together and make it look more professional in terms of something that you would expect to see and the information you would expect to see in a travel campaign, poster, billboard, and banner. All right, so great job. If you have any questions at all, please let me know. I'll be glad to make any necessary clarifications. Thank you very much for sharing your work.